There we go. So I'm looking for a beat. Problems. Okay, so I already got that one. Cool. Guys, I had a hell of a Monday. What? Oh, it's $2. I almost wonder if I should just buy that bitch for $2. Like, for $2, I could just full events available. I could just buy that bitch for $2. Like, what is $2? And that bitch means so much to me that, like, I'm gonna have to put that into, like, save to watch later or something, because, like, I need that. And Monday, my day off, a friend of mine hit me up, and he said that he had purchased something, some mind-altering applications, and I was like, all right, fuck it, why not? And it was wild. It was wild. My mind was altered. I can't lie. I would recommend it. If you've never done before, I would recommend it. If you've already done before, then you already know what's up. And I don't know if I would like necessarily do it often or anything like that, but I would definitely do it again. I think that I'm too stuck in my mind sometimes, and I need something to kind of help me break through. And I'm all about perspective, and I feel like I spent my life doing that. I'm trying to find other perspectives, but it's definitely an experience to like dive deeper into your own mind and like ask questions and shit. Like I don't know, like, what is the meaning of it all, and trying to find the meaning of the substance behind your actions. I was about to text my client, but I'm just gonna call because he's supposed to be here.
I'm coming up the block right now. I'm turning from corner.
Okay. This new song that you're trying to do here, what are you trying to call it?
You said what?
What are you trying to call the new song?
I'm not for sure right now.
I gotta put it into a folder for you, so we need to.
Can you just put like put Chilli no bars for right now?
Am I putting it under Jungle Boys folder or under a new folder?
You can put it under start me in a whole new folder, Chilli Mo.
Okay.
Chilli Mo, I bleed for this, because that's my mixtape name.
Is there some special way to spell Chilli Mo?
CHILLYMOE, but it's together. Yeah, just pull up.
Chilli with a Y?
Pull up right over here. Yeah. CHILLYMOE. Capitalize the M, and it's together.
Okay. What'd you want to call the album?
It's called I Believe in This, and we're outside. I'm outside.
I Believe in This?
No, I bleed for this.
Okay.
We're outside.
Okay, please. Spider-Man. It's good to see you here, man. I was just reading about you. It's a new day. It's Tuesday. He said call it Chilli Mo Bars. I've got a motherfucking problem. This is a song that I did where that's what, you know what I'm saying. I think that was in the hook. I think I've got a motherfucking problem. Or maybe I heard it. Maybe I heard it somewhere. Let me get the lights on because these gentlemen are coming in here. I usually cut the lights off when I'm recording. The show is about to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Shake hands.
That's it. This is new school. Ready to roll speaker. This is what I'm talking about. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get out. How much it was all together?
$60. And I got like, did you want me to queue up problems first or Chilli Mo Bars?
Problems. I'm gonna do problems first. And for problems, you probably gonna have to stretch it a little, just not even a, just like probably like 20 seconds at the most. At the most.
Okay. Stretch the beat.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Watching some weird shit on YouTube. This group called Anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
They perpetrate people who have like robbed people or like, you know what I'm saying, like done some shit.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was playing.
They taking credit for it?
No, this nigga was like talking like the Joker, like Heath Ledger Joker. You wanna know I got these scars on my face? You know what I'm saying? And then he got with a nigga that was playing like Call of Duty or some shit like that, right? And he called this nigga by his first name. He's like, hey, you know, he said some Joker type shit. You don't want to know about mirrors and, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Then he called the nigga by his real name. And the nigga was like, how the fuck do you know my name? He was like, don't worry about that. This is what I want you to do. Go check your front door right now, Alexander Clark or whatever name. They beeped it every time he said his name, so we don't know his real name.
Right.
The nigga went outside to check his front door, and it was a Joker card on his porch. And it was like, what the fuck? He's like, who the fuck are you, nigga? I'll beat your ass, nigga. He was tripping.
Let me see your porch for your time. Been on camera just like this at our porch playing. Okay.
No, what the nigga did was the nigga here. You can plug it in.
Oh yeah, cool.
The nigga was trying to stay cool, but the Joker nigga kept saying like incriminating shit. He's like, what about your boy Chilli Mo? He's like, what? How the fuck you know Chilli Mo?
I like, instantly knew this was somebody I know they got me.
There you go.
They fucked me up like that before my cousin called me with that shit. Somebody, yeah, we got your brother.
Oh, fuck.
Fucked me up, man, for a minute.
Well, this
Got
nigga
hit me with real facts type shit. Like, yeah, you know we dropped my man around the corner. You know, this nigga in the field around the corner killed the day before type shit. I'm like, what?
Oh, man.
Some of they got buddy. I'm like,
Solo problems.
Yeah, both of them so.
This nigga called the nigga, he said, don't you hang up on me, don't you da-da-da-da. They live on the chat room inside of Call of Duty. They got into a private chat room. And he's like, I know you stole that money. He's like, what fucking money? What you talking about? Da-da-da-da-da-da. So then he sent him a video of his boy, like, chained up and shit like that.
Shit for real? This shit real?
They got this program called
they
Deepfake.
duped him. This man's was
No,
really participate.
they got a program called Deepfake where you can scan someone's face and then put it on top. It's almost like Snapchat.
Yeah.
But it's
Pictures,
way
his
more.
Body,
It's
they use real pictures of my man.
yeah, and so and then they used another program to copy kind of his voice. And he was like, "Tell me what you did." He's like, "Man, we took the money. You know what I'm saying?"
I think that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that
man.
Shit deep as hell. It's a lot of them bitches.
Basically,
doing that shit all over.
Basically, the nigga was like, the Joker nigga was like, "I'll tell you what, you don't want me to hurt your boy? Well, I know you stole the money. Tell me how you did it." So the nigga just explained how he did it.
Yeah.
And then the nigga was like, "Well, I'll tell you what, I just want half. I just want half the money. So send it to this." And then he nigga sent the money, and then he's like, "Okay, now you're almost done. You're almost done. Now what I want you to do is go to this radio station right now." And the nigga was like, "What? What the?" He almost crying at this point. Like, "What the fuck? Why? Like, just if you don't do it, I'm gonna send your personal information on the deep web and send it to everybody that available, and they're all gonna know your personal information." He's like, "Man, fuck it, all right, man, okay." So he went to the radio station. And he's like, "In 3, 2, 1, go!" And then a radio ad came on, and it's like, "You know the type of guy who steals money from patients at a hospital whose little kids are sick? This is the type of guy," and he put his phone number on live radio and shit like that. So then the nigga kept getting blown up by phone calls and shit. And he's like, "That's illegal. You can't put you can't do that. That's illegal." He's like, "Oh, I didn't do it." He's like, "Remember when you sent that money to me? Well, you didn't send it to me. You sent it to the radio station. You paid for this ad to go up." He's like, "What the fuck?" And then basically, like, this went on for like 20 minutes. And
fuck the shit out of there.
Boom, right there. Yeah, man, it was wild. And then at the end, he was like, "I want you to start answering these phone calls that are calling you, because these people were calling you a piece of shit, you an asshole, da 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 da. You stole from a sick little girl in the hospital." Because the nigga, what he was doing was he
making charities.
He stole their I don't know, somehow he had a connection in the hospital, and he was stealing their information. He was pretending to be their doctor and making these patients send him money. And one of the patients had a little girl that was sick, and so now they didn't have the money to pay for all the stuff, and so they, you know what I'm saying? So the nigga got on radio. Then he's like, "Every phone call that you answer, if you don't something say this or whatever, I'm gonna tell someone in your personal family about the type of person you are." And he just started calling people. He's like, "Who is Tiffany?" "Well, I'm about to tell Tiffany, like, Uncle Mo. Let me call Uncle Mo." And he's like, that nigga was crying and shit. And then finally at the end, he's like, "I got one more phone call for you to make," and it was the police station. And he was like, yeah. He was, "All right, I just got it beat map, so it's on."
Confessed to committing a crime.
Right, and he played the tape for the cops and shit like that. He's like, "You're going to jail for a long time, buddy." And he's like, "I also know that you raped that girl." He's like, "No, she never said no. She never said no." Like, this was all serious. It wasn't planned out or play, you know what I'm saying? And it was a fucked up video. He ruined this nigga life. But I mean, apparently the nigga was stealing from sick kids and shit.
He was already a terrible person.
I guess, yeah.
Dirty soul.
Yeah, man. But then the second video I watched was just a woman who was beating her kids and shit. He didn't arrest her, but I don't know why. Cozy, what's good, bro? China, what's good? Nice to see you out here. I'm gonna check the Snapchat. Give me a second. I'll get on there. I want to make sure I get him together. Thanks for watching, everybody. Top, you are live. should. I guess I should have got Instagram information.
I'm still going through trials and tribulations, thinking about me and matching while writing this in the basement. On my knuckle. Hold on.
That sounded a little bit slow.
I'm still going through trials and tribulations, thinking about me and matching while writing this in the basement. You got that.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Chilli Mo _ the great. THEE great.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, you are live.
Trump dummy, Trump dummy, Trump.
THEE.
Mo. I'm still going through trials and tribulations, thinking about me and matching while writing this in the basement. On my knuckles, struggling hard, but I don't say shit. Treat my problems in life like a blunt. I just face it throughout your life. God gonna take you through different stages, but just keep your head up, keep it pushing. You gonna make it. My sis Izzy got shot, died early and done. That night I called her phone, hoping she answered. It just rung. When it said it was you, couldn't believe you was gone. I know that shit was my fault. Should have left you on your own. Now I'm popping pills, got me drinking and smoking hard. I can't people say that they love you, but can't deal with your flaws. For the record, you label fake. I can't deal with niggas at all. Yeah, life hit me hard, but I stumbled. I didn't fall. I be on a mission. Got me feeling like Tom Cruise, dealing with hella shit, smoking blunts. That's Tom Cruise. My life ain't punch me in from there.
Okay, you are live.
I can't deal with niggas at all. Yeah, life hit me hard, but I stumbled. I didn't fall. I be on a mission. Got me feeling like Tom Cruise, dealing
On the snap. Okay, yeah, I got you. I gotta do a fist phone. Just give me a second.
Oh, this is sweet.
Let's see.
This was sweet as hell.
Do you want to keep that?
Yeah. Hey, start me over. Just start me over again.
From where? From the top?
Yeah.
Okay. You're live. Thanks everybody for watching. It's Detroit StudioTime with PeterPromo. Here with Chilli Mo.
Mo. I'm still
Chilli Mo.
going through trials and
I'll post up his
tribulations, thinking
his
about me
information
matching
for
my writing this in the basement. On my knuckles, struggling hard, but I don't say shit. Took my problems
Instagram.
like a blunt. I just
So you guys can follow if you like it.
God gonna take you through different stages, but just keep your head up, keep it pushing. You gonna make it. My sis Izzy got shot, died early and done. That night I called her phone, hoping she answered.
First session of the week.
When they said it was her, couldn't believe she was gone. I know that shit was my fault.
Tell me guys how your weekend was.
Now I'm popping pills, got me drinking and smoking hard. I can't people say that they love you, but can't deal with your flaws.
Yeah, this is streaming on YouTube right now.
Niggas at all. Yeah, life hit me hard, but I stumbled. I didn't fall. I be on the mission.
Huh?
Got me feeling like Tom Cruise, dealing with hella shit, smoking blunts. That's Tom Cruise.
Like I'm just streaming this off of the PlayStation. I'm using the PlayStation to do it. But the show's been going pretty strong for I don't know how many. Huh? I'll do it right now.
That's what we need.
Would you like to punch in? I gave him like 8 bars so that he could smoke while he listened to it before he came in, but he's not smoking.
Dealing with hella shit, smoking blunts. That's Tom Cruise. My life ain't fucked up, nigga. It's that plus time too. If your mans get caught slipping, you with him, you dying too. I gotta stay strong, not for me, but for my.
I'm not sure if he's going all the way to the end, but about a minute in right now.
On Break Street and back ass, plotting to get to the top. It hurt my soul. I couldn't fuck your mom, sister, and pops. Drop a river and tears crying, man. I couldn't even stop. Grab my phone, call my pops, tell him my niggas gonna die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray, just leave it to God. I know God said this is vengeance, nigga, but I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. I really wanna go in them niggas, get caught, I do that life sentence, nigga. If anybody forgot about you, then I'ma make them remember, nigga. I built the porch at an early age, sitting in these streets, we still pray I reached them early days.
I think I I typed in his name on YouTube with an I instead of a Y, but if you search Chilli Mo, this should be the first video that pops up. Of course, it'll be with an I, not with a Y. I'll have to change it later. Meek Mill X OMB Peasy type beat.
We got evicted again, but my pops didn't fold. He taught me how to be a man and stand 10 toes. But I started hitting licks, staring down the wrong road at an early age. But I still knew right from wrong. I went left. Since you right, please tell me what you know about 24-hour lockdown. The washing machine gotta use your hands, wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lock down. I had problems with a nigga till I'm locked down. But enough of that. Jealous not to be glorified, but this is just sparks of my life unorganized. Free my bro Luke, they hit him with about 4 or 5. It's like an alcoholic, he refused to put the 40 down. Not just because he had a family to protect. Where I'm from, niggas will shoot up where your family be at. In the past 9 months, I had 5 family deaths. Got me thinking, contemplating, asking God am I next. But if I am, this is the letter to yours. Today was a shitty day, it get better tomorrow. Your pops, you raised a man, did one hell of a job. To my moms, you my queen, you always gave it your all.
So you want me to copy like the last 8 bars, or do you have more bars, or was that all the bars?
That was all the bars.
I mean, you could if you want to. I mean, really, it could fade, like your voice can fade down with the beat, or the beat can fade down and you can just hear you raw, or I can extend out the beat too so that you can just be rapping to the beat. It's up to you. Those are like our 3 options. With the beat fading down?
Yeah. Nigga, till I'm locked down, but enough of that. Jealous not to be glorified, but this is just sparks of my life unorganized. Free my bro Luke, they hit him with about 4 or 5. Like an alcoholic, he refused to put the 40 down. Not just because he had a family to protect. Where I'm from, niggas will shoot up where your family be at. In the past 9 months, I had 5 family deaths. Got me thinking, contemplating, asking God am I next. But if I am, this is the letter to yours. Today was a shitty day, it get better tomorrow. Your pops, you raised a man, did one hell of a job. To my moms, you my queen, you always gave it your all.
I see what you mean.
I feel like the 1 extra bar, like, all I can say is that I would wish that it would end like,
you raised a man, did one hell of a job. To my moms, you my queen, you always gave it your all.
I did have like 3 more bars after that, don't ain't gonna lie.
well then yeah, let's accommodate that.
Right and wrong, I went left. Since you right, please tell me what you know about 23-hour lockdown. The washing machine gotta use your hands, wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lock down. Have problems with a nigga till I'm locked down. But enough of that. Jealous not to be glorified. This is just sparks of my life unorganized. Free my bro Luke, they hit him with about 4 or 5.
See, I just faded a little bit when I was rapping.
The beat faded?
No, my voice, like.
It probably is wrong here. We'll check it out.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm looking at from here, you know, analyzing how the beat's laid out. I put chops in here so you can see it too.
Mm-hmm.
You see how these all look the same?
Mm-hmm.
These all represent 8 bars.
Right,
so this is hook, 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 and then the verses are here. So as far as extending it out, I think what I'm gonna do is throw a verse part of the beat right there, because I was just gonna copy this hook part, but I'm just gonna copy this over.
Okay, I see.
And then this is 4 bars, and you got 1 of what you said was 4 bars. So then
you my queen, you always gave it your all.
Right there.
So it fades down for 8 bars. I'll fade it down in 4. Unless you just want it to cut. If you wanted to just cut, you can cut. But all right, now I got it fading down.
Okay, bet. Yeah, the fade good.
All right. I need to see about rearranging some of these sections, but let's see how it does. Go ahead and punch in.
Asking God am I next? But if I am, this is the letter to yours. Today was a shitty day, it get better tomorrow. Your pops, you raised a man, did one hell of a job. To my moms, you my queen, you always gave it your all. I know the devil real mad because God helped me make it like the rock I walked tall through all my situations from a boy to a man. I just hope y'all understand.
Okay, what would you like to do on top of that verse? Okay. Okay, you're live. Swap member. What's good, man? Chilli isn't cool. I would think so, but I mean, we can ask. Just snapped all the way through, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. In fact, it snapped further than the beat. I had to extend the beat out, so that's even better, you know what I'm saying? It's went straight bars. Got me drinking and smoking hard. What? I can't deal with niggas at all. They hit me hard. I didn't fall. Got me feeling like time feeling with hella shit, smoking blunts. That's time to smell like they fucked up. Nigga, it's that time to if your mans get caught flipping you with them, you die too. I gotta stay strong. Not even for my dukes. This where I'm from. Break the rules and get you on blocks too. R.I.P. Scared you been locked. Plotting to get to the top. I hurt my soul having to tell your mom, sister, and pop. Drop a ringer in tears, crying, man, I couldn't even stop. Grab my mom, call my pop, tell him how niggas gon' die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray. I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. I really want to go in and get caught. I do that like I was showing him earlier.
I'ma make him remember, nigga.
Yes.
At an early age. Still pray I reach them early dates.
Now, what I see when I see this is that this section, and this section, these two and this one, all look exactly the same. And they're all 8 bars. So it's 8, 8, and 8, which means 12, 12, and 12 in between, which is what I was explaining to him earlier. But he's not doing hooks and verses, he's just doing straight bars. But look at these. I'm just looking at different analyze what needs to happen.
But I still knew right from wrong. I went left. If you right, please tell me what you know about 24-hour lockdown. The washing machine gotta use your hands to wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, ain't telling you to
Got another
lockdown.
minute until
I have problems with a nigga till I'm locked down.
I'm building
But
him
enough of
next,
that.
but
Jealous not to be
he ain't done rapping for
this is
another
just
minute.
parts for my life unorganized. Front row me. They hit him about 4 hours like an alcoholic. Refused to put the 40 down. Not just because he had a family to protect. Where I'm from, niggas are stuck with your family be at. In the past 9 months, I had 5 family deaths. Got me thinking, contemplating, asking God in my next. But if I am, this just a letter to y'all. Today was a shitty day, it'll get better tomorrow. Your pops, you raised a man, did one hell of a job. To my moms, you my queen, you always gave it your all. I know the devil real mad because God helped me make it like the rock I walked tall. All my situations from a boy to a man. I just hope y'all understand.
Okay. Ad lib it is. You're live. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Well, you know, he's gonna get his stuff done, then when he comes out, I'll let him know all his stuff. See, if you say I'm thinking I used to say tell him, but that's fine. I might start using that just to be different. Are you available at 7 p.m.? I'm Australian and backward. Right, because your toilets go this way. That makes sense. So it makes sense you would say instead of that's cool, man. I mean, I'm gonna start using it too. I'm gonna fuck.
We coming for you, nigga.
Potato, tomato, fries and ketchup. Usually at the end of a song, when the song's fading down, I usually have to remind the artist to keep ad-libbing, even though the verse is done. He just kept going, and that was perfect. I didn't have to say shit. Then I could take his ad-lib and fade it down with the beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's volume, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watch you.
You ain't never ripped off that closer to my dream. Listen, he get different type of rapper than you.
No different type of rapper.
Yeah.
Is it money? That's different type of rapper, bro. What he talking about?
Look at this man. Look at this.
This is shit that you gonna be recording for this nigga. You gonna be in here laughing.
Huh? You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm a funny ass nigga.
I want to hear it. That's cool.
Funny ass nigga.
I don't mind subverting.
Dead ass serious.
I don't mind subverting expectations. That's dope.
Man. I'm like,
Alright, so I'm just gonna play this through. I'm just making sure everything kind of cut up a little bit.
This the smoke dirty for the Spurs?
yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you. That should look like some hard work. It's Chilli as in cool. Someone asked you that.
Yeah. Chilli Mo. I'm laid back. Need more money, dog. Gotta keep going. Put my hands in more stuff, but I'm chilly. I'm laid back at the same time.
And someone else had just said it was dope. I can't find the comment, but someone else said they liked it.
Thank you.
I think it was SWAT.
Chomp dummy. China, if you're still here, what up?
Let me talk to him real fast.
Chilli, Mo. I'm still going through trials and tribulations. Thinking about me and matching while writing this. My knuckles struggling hard, but I don't say shit. Treat my problems in life like a blunt. Just face them through what you like. God don't take me through different stages, but just keep your head up, keep it pushing. You gon' make it. Got shot early and young. I called her phone, hoping she answered it just wrong. When I said it was her, I couldn't believe she was gone. I know that shit was my fault. Shouldn't have left her on her own. I can people say that they love you, but can't do what you're supposed to. I can't do it at all. Yeah, life hit me hard, but I stumbled. I got me feeling like Tom Cruise dealing with other shit, smoking blunts. That's Tom Cruise. My life ain't real. Nigga, it's that. Plus time too. If your mans get caught flipping you with him, you die too. I gotta stay strong. Now not for me, but for my dudes, cause where I'm from, break the rules and get you on box too. R.I.P. Smeeze, man, we been through a lot. On Great Street and McGaff, plotting to get to the top. My soul happened to tell your mom, sister, and pop. Dropping Rick Bird, tears crying, and I couldn't even stop. Grab my phone, talking about, tell my niggas gon' die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray, just leave it to God. I know God's was his vengeance, nigga. I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. I really want to go in the niggas. They call me, I do that life sentence, nigga. If anybody forgot about you, then I'ma make them remember, nigga. About the punch. At an early age, sitting in the streets, but still pray I reach them early days. At the end of our days, you better play it safe or make plays, and as you go along, stuff money in the safe. Like Johnny, I got this pistol just in case, thinking I ain't gonna make it home, but this 40 gon' make the weight. I don't nothing to eat in the fridge. Winter time for like ice age, cause ain't no heat in the fridge. Your pops on the bill, struggling paying bills, coming from home watching our shit, throwing up the grill. Damn, we got evicted again, but my pops didn't fold. No. He taught me how to beat man and stand 10 toes. When I started hitting licks, stand on the wrong road at an early age, but I still do right and wrong. I went left. Since you right, please tell me what you know about 23 hour lockdown. Washing machine, gotta use your hands to wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you a lockdown. Have problems with a nigga till I'm locked down. But enough of that, jealous not to be glorified. This is just parts of my life unorganized. My bro Lou, they hit him about 4 or 5. Like an alcoholic, he refused to put that 40 down. Not just because he had a family to protect. My bro niggas to shoot up where your family be at. In the past 9 months, I had 5 family deaths. Got me thinking, contemplating, asking God am I next? But if I am, this is the letter to y'all. They was a shitty day, it can get better tomorrow. Your pops, you ain't the man, you one hell of a job. To my mom, you my queen, you always gave it your all. I know the devil real mad because God helped me make it like the rock I walk tall through. All my situations from a boy to a man, I just hope I can stand.
Yeah. Oh, fire. Oh, fire.
All 5, boss.
Right, wrong, I went left. Cause you right, please tell me what you know about 23 hour lockdown. Washing machine, gotta use your hands to wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lock down. Have problems with a nigga till I'm locked down. But enough of that, jealous not to be glorified. This is just parts of my life unorganized. My bro Lou, they hit him about 4 or 5. Like an alcoholic, he refused to put the 40 down. Not just because he had a family to protect. My bro niggas to shoot up where your family be at. In the past 9 months, I had 5 family deaths. Got me thinking, contemplating. Telling my niggas gon' die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray, just leave it to God. I know God's was his vengeance, nigga. I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. Telling my niggas gon' die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray, just leave it to God. I know God's was his vengeance, nigga. I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. I really want to go in, nigga.
Alright, I know I'm going to come back to it to do more mixing, but I just wanted to get a nice little grasp of where I was leaving it off at, so I think it sounds decent right now. Okay. We'll come back to it.
I'm gonna call the other one Afraid. They afraid.
Hey, we like how one of your hands is booty time. That nigga say, like a big ass wolf. He ain't say nothing. I ain't say. And I should have been alive. Like, that nigga work. Booty tag in that about to make $1 million hit right here. That's it.
What would you like to call the other song?
They afraid.
They afraid or they afraid?
They.
It's a wire reach.
Nobody eating that. Making great shit. Playing this. Oochie baby. Jordan, that bitch raw for me. You understand me? I can do
All right, you ready for it?
Ready right now.
right now, big bro.
You're live.
This shit.
Mo, this is what I do. Y'all about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't make believe.
You hungry?
Half the distance of the intro. You're live.
Nigga hungry. You need some milk.
This is what I do. Y'all about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't make believe. Spit so cold. Y'all think my flow is make believe, but I'ma go hard for anybody. I gotta make believe that I'm the chosen. Words well spoken. I pop a pill of niggas like Adderall.
Dolomite Jenkins. I'll make sure to let him know that you said that. Thanks for watching. Fred Armor. Fred Armor. What up, man? BX, what's up, man? Damn, I'm missing everybody, man. My bad I missed everybody's intros, but thanks for coming through. Chilling with your boy. We got Chilli Mo in here. I think I got his information here. There we go. Let me know what you guys think about it, as always, man. Guys want to tell me about your weekend, what you guys are up to. Yesterday was my weekend. I got fucked up.
When I rob you, put your arms up, nigga, like raise the roof. I'm the chest, but
That nigga said when I rob you, put your arms up like ready to
let me see how that sound one time.
Bye.
You say you wanted to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna get signed on this.
This is what I do. Y'all about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't make believe. Spit so cold. Y'all think my flow is make believe, but I'ma go hard for anybody. I gotta make believe that I'm the chosen. Words well spoken. I pop a pill of nigga like Adderall. I stay focused. Stepping with the metal, I am Logan. It's crazy how I X-Man out when I'm explode. For me to get the power, I go to be St. Patrick. But you can rest in peace. Why you think they made cats? Got that Tommy Hill figure, my nigga, I'm old fashioned. This beat finna get whipped quick like old jackets. Pop head, shot a big body bag, I'm toe tagger. My flow unique, but Caprice is so classy. This is what I do. I'm a gifted individual with we all in groups. Pairs or individuals. I'm an arrogant nigga. No, I don't do interviews unless I'm using a scope, shooting bullets, finna interview. Driving fast in my lane, leaving flat just like an inner tuber. Tied up in my basement, let's get ready for your interview. Somebody need to tell him I do this. How you like a tornado nigga and take your room. When I rock you, put your arms up, nigga, like wait.
Let's go.
What'd you say?
Let me do it again.
Okay. You are live. Oh shit, I forgot to tell him, my bad. Dolomite. Next time.
Hear me? Yep. I really need to work on it like I am.
This is what I do. Y'all about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you say. This ain't make believe. Spit so cold. Y'all think my flow is make believe.
Shit, I didn't stretch the beat all the way out. I didn't think he was gonna make it that far. And I didn't pay attention enough to realize that no, we're gonna listen through.
It's crazy how I X-Man out
I'm rooting for him to go as far as he can, but I'm also rooting for him not to go all the way through so that I can drag the beat all the way out. See where he is so far. This is where I stop it. I think it drags out further. It's about halfway through. We'll see if he goes all the way. I mean, it's not a big deal if he goes all the way. I just have to tell him that I fucked up. But if he doesn't go all the way, then I don't have to say shit. I'll just fix it. Well, he is at about 60% now. I didn't drag out the beat all the way. No, I didn't drag out the beat all the way. You can just punch in from there. Almost. You'll be good. An artist that's terrible, but they paying good money. I think that the quality of the music, the quality of the song is subjective. And so because of that, it is both irreverent and impossible to be terrible. Okay, you got more? Okay.
Hey, bro, I want to hear the beat drop, bro. You gonna be proud. Tell that nigga money.
Okay, what do you want to do behind it? Gotcha.
So.
Okay, I'll get this one from the top in case you want to say anything. You're live. So after he does about 2.5 minutes of ad-libs, then I'll play it out loud so that you guys can all hear it as well. 2.5 minutes, and then you can hear it. Unless he makes a mistake and we have to do it over, but you should get it all the way through. It's all you, BX. Guy with both is nuts. Every time I hear it, it's just, man. Speed up everything? Sure. Erase the intro, you said? Okay. Okay. It's at 90 beats per minute, so let's try 95 and see if that's not too much.
This is what I do. You're about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't Maybelline.
Okay, let's try 93. 93.
This is what I do. You're about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't Maybelline. It's so cold. Y'all think my flow is make believe, but I'ma go hard for anybody. I gotta.
What'd you say?
Can you go back one more time? Like a little bit slower, a little tad bit slower.
Would you like me to do 92.5 or just 92?
Try 92.5 first. This is what I do. You're about to be afraid of me. You can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't Maybelline. It's so cold. Y'all think my flow is make believe, but I'ma go 92 for sure.
Try this out. This is 91.5.
Me, you can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't Maybelline. It's so cold. Y'all think my flow is make believe, but I'ma go hard for anybody.
Cool. All right, so you want to do this ad lib?
Yeah.
I say go ahead and hit that bit, bro. Give me 1 quick second with the beat.
Alright.
I mean, you can stay in there, but I mean, just
Pass out.
you do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Somebody need to tell him I do this how you the truth. Chopper spin you like a tornado, nigga, and take your roof. When I rock, you put your arms up, nigga, like raise your roof. Life is test, but I don't take yours if you try to make a move. R.I.P. to sneeze, your death was unexpected, nigga. The phone is unexpected if you disrespect the nigga. Chop a whole long combo, I'm talking lectures, nigga. Black match, your niggas blue, take my protection, nigga. And you gon' beef with a nigga that know your whereabouts. I can't find you, killing the people that you care about. Niggas die rapidly in my city. Speaking facts, they gon' gotta see you with it, and you getting jack can't show nothing.
Okay, just did some EQ to your vocals. I'm gonna go ahead and set you up for your ad lib.
I ain't gonna do the ad libs. I'm just about to do in and outs. I ain't gonna do the ad libs this one.
That's cool.
Oh.
You can take that with you over there, bro. That table. That way you have that. I'm gonna put you like 2 bars before the verse starts.
Okay.
You're live. Over 1. Over 1.
Oh my God. What is what you got so far? Yeah, I ain't done. So it's the same thing, like you just said. You got ready when you like you ready. You went out, Chilli. Oh, see why they want to, you know, with the gang shit. Yes, definitely.
Old fashioned.
Definitely.
Old jack. Head time. Toe tag. Old caprice is so classic. I'm a gifted individual. Parents are individual. No, I don't do interviews. Shooting bullets, spinning energy.
Now you about to ship them on into like a mini.
Let's get ready for your energy. I do this right in the
Oh.
and take a move. Put your arms up and raise the move.
So what I'm noticing a lot with the hip hop that I've been kind of forced to be exposed to because of people I'm hanging around with, but a lot more music is being focused on the main vocal and the ad lib, and really just focusing on the clarity of that. No dubs, no hype tracks, ins and outs, whatever you want to call it. Punch in.
I ain't gonna do nothing to this.
Sure you don't want to try an ad lib? Sure you don't want to try an ad lib?
Listen, that shit fire.
Let the song play, bro.
You did.
Just
Let that shit play
for
him.
Okay.
Let that shit play for you, man.
Support reach.
Sure. Man, I can think of a few.
You're about to be afraid of me, you can't make up for what you face. Nigga, this ain't Maybelline. It's so cold, y'all think my flow is make-believe. But I'ma go hard for anybody, I gotta make believe that I'm chosen. Words well spoken, I pop a pill a nigga like Adderall, I stay focused. Snapping with the metal, I am low. It's crazy how I X-Man out when I explode. For me to get the top, I go from these St. Patrick. And you can rest in peace. Why you think they made cats? Got that Tommy Hill figure, my nigga, I'm old-fashioned. This beat finna get whipped quick like old Jack. 5 bands, shot a big body bag, I'm toe tagger. I flow unique, both the priests is so classy. This is what I do. I'm a gifted individual who will kill y'all in groups. Parents or individuals. I'm an arrogant nigga, no, I don't do interviews unless I'm using a scope, shooting bullets, finna interview. Driving fast in my lane, you flat just like an inner tuber. Tied up in my basement, let's get ready for your interview. Somebody need to tell him I do this right in the truth. Chopper spin you like a tornado, nigga, and take your root. When I rock you with your arms up, nigga, like Peter. I just tap without a take yours if you try to make a move. I'm on Peter Speeds, your death was unexpected, nigga. Only unexpected if you disrespect the nigga. Chop a whole long combo, I'm fucking electric, nigga. Split natural niggas, blue take my direction, nigga. You gon' beef with a nigga that know your whereabouts. I can't find you, killing the people that you care about. Niggas die rapidly in my city. Speaking facts, they gon' gotta to see you with it. Then you getting jack, can't show it to anybody, cause everybody gon' give it back. Give them the last. When they got it, they gon' give you jack. You can get real in the field. You gotta play it right or get left for playing it wrong. You better make it right. You a bitch with a strap in your pants, you just a dyke. That pussy is the quickest way that you can lose your life. And you gon' got 9 lives, nigga. You gon' die if you get hit 9 times with this 9, nigga. Look, ain't sitting like a blind nigga. And if it's beef, I'm at your blinds like one of them peak times, niggas. You ain't peak, it's my time, nigga. Killing this beat. Honestly, I deserve a lifetime sentence. This rap music, please stop this shit. Hip hop used to be alive, now it's feeling like an apocalypse. I can go deeper. Let's talk about the politics. The government know what's going on, but won't acknowledge it. Trying to chop us up in this system, I ain't incompetent. They don't want minorities making it to colleges. The blood that runs deep in our veins is strong and dominant. We ain't make that choice. God gave us that empowerment. Mo. Hey, look. For my ad-libs, I just want to do the intro of it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna just do a double. I mean, not a double, but my ins and outs and everything.
You probably gonna be
Alright.
3 damn songs. Just 3 hours. Better make some money off this shit. Just can't hear shit.
You're live. Alright, Young O, what's good, bro? How are we living, bro? Back in the studios, first session of the week. Had yesterday off. You know what I'm up to, man. Yeah. He's just doing the ad-lib for the beginning. He's not about to ad-lib the rest. Did you want me to, like, since I cut the beat, do you want to do any ad-libs, like, after your verse? To kind of, like, I don't know. I don't know what you want to do. There's... You sure? Alright. Alright, just use the rest of the time. Should I use it on this one or the other one?
The other one.
Okay. Alright, that is rendering.
I'll shoot straight to the goal line, guys.
On my knuckles struggling.
Drop dummy, drop dummy, drop dummy.
Hey.
I'm still going through trials and tribulations, thinking about me and mansion while writing this in a basement. My knuckles struggling hard, but I don't say shit. You my problems in life like a blunt. I just face them through what you like. God gon' take you through different stages, but just keep your head up, keep it pushing, you gon' make it. Easy got shot down early and young. I called her phone, hoping she answered it just wrong. When I said it was her, couldn't believe she was gone. I know that shit was my fault. Shouldn't have left her on her own. Now I'm got me drinking and smoking hard. How can people say that they love you but can't do what you want? So the rest of you let me think I can't deal with niggas at all. Yeah, life it hit me hard, but I stumbled. I didn't fall. I didn't miss you. Got me feeling like Tom Cruise dealing with shit smoking blunts. That's Tom Cruise. My life ain't fucked up, nigga. It's that plus time too. If your mans get caught slipping, you with them, you dying too. I gotta stay strong, not for me, but for my dudes. Cause where I'm from, break the rules and get you on Fox 2. R.I.P. Sneeze, man, we been through a lot. On Great Street and Mac Ave, plotting to get to the top. Hurt my soul, having to tell your mom, sister, and pop. Drop the river and tears crying, man, I couldn't even stop. Grab my phone, call my pop, tell him how niggas gon' die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray, just leave it to God. I know God said it's vengeance, nigga. I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. I really wanna go in the niggas get caught. I do that life sentence, nigga. If anybody forgot about you, then I'ma make them remember, nigga. I want the porch at an early age, sitting in these streets, but still pray I reach them early gates. It's the end of our days, you better play it safe or make plays, and as you go along, stuff money in the safe. I feel like Jaheim, I got this pistol just in case, thinking I ain't gon' make it home, but this 40 gon' take away. On nothing to eat in the fridge. When it's time for like ice age, cause ain't no heat in the crib. You see your pops going to hell, struggling picking bills, coming from school, watching my shit get thrown out the crib. Damn, man, we got evicted again, but my pops didn't fold. He taught me how to be a man and stand 10 toes. But I started hitting licks, staring down the wrong road at an early age, but I still knew right from wrong. I went left. Since you right, please tell me what you know about 24-hour lockdown. Watching this shit, gotta use your hands, wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lockdown. Don't have problems with a nigga till I'm locked down. But enough of that, jealous not to be glorified. This is just parts of my life unorganized. My bro Lou, they hit him with. You heard that though?
What's that?
Go back to like, right from wrong, I went left. Since you right, please tell me what you know about 24-hour lockdown. Watching this shit, gotta use your hands, wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lock down. If you had problems with a nigga, tell them lock down. But enough of that, jealous not to be. When it was the beat was playing.
What did you hear though?
Like it was like not a fade out, but like
okay, so you said there's something wrong with the beat.
I don't know. That's why I was trying to like play with the beat. So I pinpoint what I'm talking about. Watching this shit, gotta use your hands, wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lock down. Have problems with a nigga, tell them lock down. You heard? You see what I'm saying?
If you have problems.
Yeah. I don't know. That's probably with my voice, probably.
I mean, you might have like dipped away from the mic. I don't think you did. I mean, I don't know. You know, that's the only thing that's I can think of. But I'll just cut that part up. And, you know.
For an hour they telling you to lock down. Have problems with a nigga. For an hour they telling you to lock down. Have problems with a nigga. Tell them. For an hour they telling you to lock down. If you had problems with a nigga, tell them lock down. But you had.
Hey Peter, how much your promo videos cost?
What kind of promo videos? Like some for Instagram or like
like something for Instagram or what's that?
Those run $40. It's a full minute, and usually it's a pretty simple production, so it'll be like 3 shots, and we do that whole thing. Full production videos start at the $200 ball, but I'm doing a new promotion I'm trying out. It's this $100 video promotion where it's $100. You get 30 minutes of shoot time. You know, so it's not a lot. And so that usually gets like 4 or 5 takes plus some B-roll. And then I do about 2 hours of editing here. And here's the kicker: you get the video back within 24 hours.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's something I'm trying out, see how it works out. But I've done 2, and they were pretty successful. So.
Okay.
Let me know if that's something you're interested in. As far as regular videos, that starts at 200.
Okay.
And we can do interviews and stuff too.
Okay.
I got a white screen, a black screen, and a green screen as well.
Ain't been out for an hour, they telling you to lock down. If you had problems with a nigga.
That nigga that went off, he ain't a comedian. That nigga say y'all niggas the back of this. Man, you know who I am? You're barbecue.
Yeah, you just leave like that. That ain't too much.
Well, he in the high tech.
You don't know what?
I'm
a security guard.
Yeah, I ain't really pressing it.
Oh yeah, I already cut it up. This shit
okay.
is straight down.
I'm his fucking security guard, man. That's who I am. Somebody gotta chase you and bring him to this nigga. Yup. I ain't gonna say back up there.
I bleed for this mixtape coming soon.
That nigga comedian, he funny as hell. I can't say. That nigga fuck me up. I ain't see that. No, he say on PlayStation. I need the dog go watch that.
Say on air.
We live, baby. That nigga's a comedian. I gotta play
I'm
the game.
that
nigga's big. Nah, baby.
Shit, I'm on
You should do YouTube. You should start a YouTube channel, dog.
This is on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm done.
Nigga, what a prank said. Let's
like an hour and a half.
It's on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
Money.
Bet I got you. Send me your
PeterPromo.
This is the first nigga he let record him without tripping, man. He having fun. Look at him.
Nigga. Some motherfuckers.
Well, my apologies. I didn't make that.
No, you just made him famous.
Oh man, what's up? Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Anybody else think I would've
money
been
gets you too, man.
Man, what? Oh, this is a new studio, man. You got the wave set, the little square break outside. Smoky weed inside, smoking motherfucking nicotine outside.
Like I had to explain to him, it's gonna be more money for you, cause he gonna be in here, can't even make his goddamn mind up.
I'm gonna call him, man. I'm gonna come on. I don't give a fuck. We in this bitch. Listen to beach freestyle, nigga. I'm spending money. You know, but smoke weed in this money.
That's on
I know this YouTube, man.
Yeah, I can.
Some of this YouTube. I'm a boxer. This nigga say serious beatbox, man. I'm not fat, bro. I'm not the fat boys, man. Thank you. Fat boy, that's what you should have did. Fat boy. A whole bunch of big buff motherfuckers come on in knuckles. Fat. No, I ain't no boxer, bro. Talk shit. Everybody ain't no boxer. Everybody claim they're boxer, get knocked out on the street and go home. Put beans on their face. Put mama green beans on their face like, mama. That boy done fucked up, mama. Come back, boy. Come, boy. Stay out your ass street. You where I got knocked fuck out, boy. My beans. Got my beans on your face, boy. And you a boxer. Nah.
Okay.
Special beans on that shit, boy. He about to smoke square, pass out.
He finna come back in. I just smoked square break.
Man, what? He said everybody's a boxer.
I don't do that boxing. I'm a rapper.
I smoke too much. It's on mute, can't nobody hear nothing. Oh yeah, they can. This nigga talking. No problem. Yeah. Oh, he went outside. Shout out to that man right there. That's the studio man.
Make some mess. Put that shit nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna come straight on that closer to my dream beach.
That's what you want?
What the fuck you think trying to go, dog? Oh, that nigga told nigga, that's the money phone, nigga. You talking about
Pages too.
that nigga said that guy with the flip phone, bro, you tripping. You don't
Jim
even know this
Morgan.
man.
Jim Morgan. I got the flip phone for your people.
Boy, you done fucked up. That nigga said that guy with a flip phone. They know they still made them.
Another one.
My boy with the flip phone, what the fuck? Iron Man. Boy.
Man, I'm on that, brother.
Hey, bro.
Bro, what the damn? Y'all chill?
That nigga tripping. How I try with that bullshit fat man?
You chill?
He's up with you chill.
Don't worry about my phone, buddy.
That nigga say, they tripping, man. Oh my lord.
That's how they be on PlayStation, bro. You have been a quarterback all that wig.
Oh my god, that nigga that took you back to the 2000s. You were too high, baby, but you had been home. Hello here, man. He ain't got to talking that voodoo shit, man. What the fuck is he talking about?
Spanish.
Oh no. I speak black Negro. Look all that much for that.
How much?
Man, nigga, we spent the arm and the leg on that.
You know. That nigga just had one or something.
Man, that's how people be getting messed up. Man, y'all don't even know these men. Yo, this bitch trying to have some fun. Y'all trying to cook this man's phone. Why? What is wrong with people?
You ain't been online in a minute, huh, buddy?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with them people? They tripping. That nigga said dog and bro. I'm gonna get a stool and sit right in front of me. Come back, y'all. Where y'all go? Come back.
Nigga, what's wrong with you? That smack sauce.
Where y'all at? You on there? Man, I just caught on to what the fuck that motherfucker just said, bro.
Welcome to nigga French.
Yeah. You talking about what you was drinking? Oh my god. Nigga, I don't drink, nigga. Man. I don't even know y'all. Why the fuck you wanna know what I was drinking, buddy? Y'all bugging.
What's up with this beatbox shit? Y'all keep screaming this shit.
I don't know, man. He bugging. You need to beatbox. Beatbox to sleep. That nigga's. What you was drinking? Don Julio. You know what Don Julio is? We call that Don Juan. Make a bitch drop the panic. Man, I don't want to join no damn Illuminati.
That nigga for real as hell.
Man, Reaper, go on head back to sleep, dog. Reaper need to go on bed back to sleep. T Grizzly would be proud. Nigga, I know T Grizzly. What you talking about? What the fuck you gonna be proud of? This nigga bugging. You did not need to mention that man.
Mm-hmm. Strange.
Wolverine on, what you talking about? How do you do it? Man, listen, don't worry about yourself. I just told you I'm a security guard. I put people out that don't need to be in the spots, okay? So don't worry about me, doc. How y'all doing today?
He might be talking Chilli or something. Talking about, so you want to be a rapper.
Chilli ain't in the camera.
He wanted to keep listening to the stream, though. The swing.
Those niggas me.
Mm-hmm.
You should keep saying beatbox.
Nigga say, what's the other dude's job?
Don't worry about that. So my cousin's from Oklahoma. He never been down here. You don't know how them bubblegum shrimp taste. Oh shit. Ain't nobody beatboxing, man. Go watch the Fat Boys or something. They gonna beatbox for you. Show them money. Man, no. Man, I got my own shit at the crib. I got a whole monkey suit. Full of grenades, everything. Hilltop Buckeyes. Oh. Somebody's name is Hilltop Buckeyes. He talking about what's good, P.
Oh, that's P too.
I was about to say, man, what was that? I was about to say, man, I didn't even know my initial, doc. I was about to say, man, what's that weird shit? Leak all that shit. Man. They talking about another Rick Ross.
Man, he talking about that nigga Chilli or something. So,
I ain't talking about you want to be another Rick Ross. Reaper.
that's the nigga, he said he want to join the Illuminati.
He talking about you want to join the Illuminati. They talking to you. Listen, somebody just talking about what's good, P. I'm thinking they talking about me. But I forgot his name, P. too. I'm about to say, oh, hell no. Then dog keep talking about beatboxing. Oh, you he think he want to run DMC.
You think you is?
No, you should have been here, man. They trying to go on bro flip on me. They talking about the houses.
They was online going in for a bit about this phone.
Damn,
Nigga said, oh.
I swear to God, dog.
This bitch was toting it up.
Bro, he talking about how the fuck you know my name? Dude talking about no, we talking about you people, the black hat nigga.
You just said your name was P. Nado.
So y'all know Vicky?
Who the fuck is Vicky? I know Vicky off of Tina Turner. Fairy Odd Parents. Y'all know Vicky. I don't know Vicky. I don't even know y'all. What did you say, Negro?
Presidential.
Man. Oh, hell no. They talk about dog. Y'all don't know me? Tag him.
That's the nigga they talking to. He the man.
No, bro, you just see Buddy talking about the black hat. He ain't
You
no black
fucking
hat.
said your name. You give these niggas information, right? They gonna keep fucking with you, bro. I swear.
Fuck. I'm in P. Miller. Master P.
You said I was trying to see that fuck with you for a minute too, man.
See, who the fuck is that?
Listen,
No, he asking that nigga, do he want to be
Fat
like
Trill,
them rappers?
hey,
Yeah, that's a rapper. He wants you. Do you want to be like him?
No,
Man,
his name
Reaper,
is that Reaper?
Reaper, dog.
Is that your Reaper? Because if that's you, just let me know.
Man.
That's my brother Reaper.
Listen, bro, they go to hit us packy. That's somebody that we on this, so we is on YouTube. They
I went through
He
it.
talking about this
A
nigga,
couple
man.
breakdowns, a couple echo parts for the beats and stuff, and then there's a couple times where I put
dude got the flip.
telephone effect on the vocals.
Okay.
That nigga.
This is my first time listening to it because we already got to the time.
Yeah, I got you. Just you can just send it to me. I'll be cool.
No, I'm gonna play it for you.
Okay,
And
yeah.
if there's any like definitive, like, bro, I really
Right, some
change
serious-
it, and
yeah,
then,
okay,
You know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you.
But I do want to do more with this.
Okay.
Talk to him real fast.
Mo, I'm still going through trials and tribulations. Thinking about me and mansion while writing this in a basement. And my knuckles struggling hard, but I don't say shit. Shoot my problems in life like a blunt. I just face them throughout your life. God gon' take you through different stages, but just keep your head up, keep it pushing. You gon' make it. Got shot now early and done. I know I called her phone, hoping she answered, just run. It was her, couldn't believe she was gone. I know that shit was my fault. Shouldn't have left her on her own. Now I'm popping people, got me drinking and smoking hard. How can people say that they love you but can't get what you want? For the rest of the day, I can't deal with niggas at all. Yeah, life hit me hard, but I stumbled. I didn't fall. I was on a mission. Got me feeling like Tom Cruise, dealing with hella shit, smoking blunts. That's Tom Cruise. My life ain't no nigga. It's that plus time too. If your mans get caught slipping, you with them, you dying too. I gotta stay strong, not for me, but for my dudes. Cause when I'm break the rules and get you on box. R.P. Sneeze, man, we been through a lot. On Great Street and Mac Ave, plotting to get to the top. Hurt my soul, having to tell your mom, sister, and pop. Drop a rip for her tears, crime, and I couldn't even stop. Grab my phone, call my pops, tell them how niggas gon' die. He said, son, get on your knees and pray, just leave it to God. I know God for this vengeance, nigga. I ain't never been a pretender, nigga. I really wanna go in them niggas, get caught. I do that life sentence, nigga. If anybody forgot about you, then I'ma make you remember, nigga. I won't report you at an early age. Yelling in these streets, but still pray I reach them pearly gates. It's the end of our days. You better play it safe or make plays. And as you go along, stuff money in the safe. But like Jaheim, I got this pistol just in case. Thinking I ain't gon' make it home, but the 40 gon' make it wait. Ain't home, nothing to eat in the fridge. Winter time for like ice age, cause ain't no heat in the crib. You see your pops going to hell, struggling, paying bills, coming from school, watching our shit get thrown out the crib. Like damn, man, we got evicted again. But my pops didn't fold. We told me how to be a man and stand 10 toes. I started hitting licks, staring down the wrong road at an early age, but I still knew right from wrong. I went left. Since you right, please tell me what you know about 23-hour lockdown. Washing the shit, gotta use your hands, wash your socks now. Ain't been out for an hour, they tell me to lockdown. Had arms with a nigga till I'm locked down. But enough of that, jealous not to be glorified. This is just marks on my life, unorganized. My bro, they hit him with about 4 or 5. Nigga, alcoholic, refused to put the 40 down. Not just because he had a family to protect. Rock from niggas to shoot up with the family be at. In the past 9 months, I had 5 family deaths. Got me thinking, contemplating, asking God in my next. But if I am, it's just a letter to y'all. Today was a shitty day, it can get better tomorrow. Your pops, who raised the man, did one hell of a job. To my mom, who my queen, you always gave it your all. I know the devil real mad because God helped me make it like the rock I wrote talk. All my situations from a boy to a man, I just hope y'all understand.
Gun sound chill out, so cut that down, cover part. Like I was cutting them, I was fixing them ass, I was fun. But there's still a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? We'll get it there.
That nigga say, P, you still knocking niggas out.
You send it to my email?
Yeah. So,
This
Where you know me from, man?
of course.
And Kush said, can you send them to him too?
Sure.
We would just send this one to him, that one that's finished. That you just said.
I knew that was Reaper. Man, your little brother be in my shit every day.
Man, that ain't Reaper, man.
Man, hell yeah.
It's not Reaper.
Nah, really
What's
doesn't.
your name?
Why you asking?
FLOYB.
You think it is?
Right there. No. No, not that one.
Man, y'all don't get along.
I want the picture.
Like I say, I ain't ready for y'all to I see it.
Wait, am I, you said, which one am I sending him?
Well, I'll just send it to him. Just send me both of them. I'll just send it to him.
Are they talking to you, Pete?
What happened?
They talking to you.
They said that shit running back.
We talked to
Two phones. Love my nuts. Man, I don't know who y'all talking about, man. Not you, Pete. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what.
I don't know what's going on right here. Cause me and his name Pete, but I ain't give y'all the full name, but we both named Pete, so I don't know who y'all talking about. Y'all gotta be Pacific. Pete with the hat or Pete with the pro? I'm talking. See, look.
Yeah.
Who the hell is you? Hold on, I wanna see who the fuck this mystery guy is.
I don't know. You know, they just talking shit.
Man, how they? This nigga still asks me if I'm still knocking niggas out, bro. This not no talking shit.
Come on, man.
Nigga, fuck you talking about, man? Hold on, state your motherfucking name, bro. What you talking about? Now I don't even know who the fuck this nigga talking to. Black hat, bro. Who is you?
Man, say what's my man's job?
Man, hold on.
That's your job. If you security out there with these niggas.
Peace to all people. I ain't talking about you, package. Who is you, nigga? Where you from? Where you know me from? Wait till we state that, then we out.
Yeah, no, we out.
Alright, we gone. I want to see who the fuck dog you talking about.
You'll never know. Thanks,
Like that
man.
shit, B.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I'll get out of here. Let me check something real quick. I might.
Let me get by for 1 second. I'm gonna see if I got this too. Let me get a picture.
Look. Look at this. Who the fuck is this?
Bro, some niggas just talking shit.
You dumb because you know that worked already. You listening.
Ask him something personal about you,
man.
Ask him something personal about you. What school
Ask him
was you knocking
Ask him
niggas
what's
out
your
at?
name?
No, what school was you knocking niggas out
What
at?
school was that?
Simple.
We just heard you.
No, I didn't say it.
Dog, we not beatboxing. We about to go. No, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That was man, what they talking about? I said on stream, I be
Tripping.
y'all bugging out. Y'all smoking them Sherman.
Chilli, come on.
You said on stream
Yeah, right,
that you
what?
not crazy.
I ain't never said no. You did early. Bye.
I ain't man tell you.
Delete all that shit.
Somebody leave smart. PUC say.
I'm high. We on this bullshit. I don't know y'all.
With a name like Damone, you need to be safe.
I don't give a fuck what his name is.
Damone, your people
Capo.
thought you was gonna be a demon.
Hmm?
That nigga probably sissy. He on here talking about shit. P with the black hat.
Don't know me.
Let's get off Peter streams like that, buddy.
Oh, Pete, my dog.
No. Don't play with grown men.
He told me to delete all that shit. Y'all saw that little boy under there. Ain't nobody beatboxing, bro.
That nigga say do something.
Put on some gloves, I'm gonna beatbox you, motherfucker. Quick. Ooh.
I'm trying to download this shit. You trying to buy it right
You trying to
now.
hear that?
You trying to buy
That
that
nigga
shit right now. That shit for sale. That shit for sale.
It's up for grabs. It's gonna be up.
That nigga know that nigga
welcome
for sure,
to
nigga.
Fresh.
Oh, that nigga Reaper on that nigga face, on the nigga PlayStation. Already tapped in with Buddy though. Fucked you up, huh? That's one of your niggas know you for sure.
See, you talking about that's not the P I remember you changed, bro. Who is you, bro?
Who think you him, bro? Who think you Peter? Look like you done got in shape or some shit around this bitch.
P, come here. Stay right here, P.
Yeah,
What happens on
I'm talking about me or him.
They know what they talk about.
I don't know. You used to knock niggas out too?
No.
Right. You talking about me?
bro, you said it on the stream.
I don't know. But y'all, goodbye. See y'all later. Nobody snapped the shit off my face. I'm fucking number. Ohio. Oh, shit. All right, man. Listen, you did your homework. You ready to go? All right, my dog. Pete, you don't remember my face, Pete. Come on.
Yo, motherfuckers is ignorant, man. Yeah, motherfuckers is ignorant. You're not slow, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, some niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like everybody, you know, it's Y'all niggas is dumb, man. Y'all niggas is dumb, man. What the fuck is going on? I don't know what y'all said, man. I don't know what y'all said, man. I don't know what y'all said. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And it came to like 6 o'clock, and his session ended at 6:20. And it was like 6:10, and I had 10 minutes. No, it was 6 because I had to. I had 20 minutes to go over that last song, but I feel like we spent the first 8 or 10 of it going over this one part. He wanted to cut it up, and then I cut some of the air gaps in this like cool ad-lib effect I got. Sometimes the air noise in between can be louder than I want, so I just cut it down some of the breakdowns. And then after that stuff and a little bit of mixing, I had like 10 minutes left, or I feel like I had like 8 minutes left, and I was looking at the song is damn near 4 minutes. So I'm like, fuck, because I mean, if you play it once, that's 4 minutes right there. But if you play it, oh, I hear an effect. Maybe I should put a breakdown here. Then you want to do it, but then kind of halfway listen to it real quick to make sure it makes sense. And then, oh wait, I made one mistake. You know, maybe I want to. It's like the beat's like, but maybe I want to put a chop. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I want to. You know what I'm saying? A fast chop, long chop. Do I want to reverse it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but when I'm on I got 8 minutes to listen to a 4-minute song. So I was just in the zone, man. I was just like zoning. And then like by the time I played it at the end, that was my first time listening to it. Which I mean, you guys probably heard, but like I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to give these niggas like. I try to give these niggas the best I can under my code and my business sense and stuff like that. Like I did this cover for these guys here. This is a thing happening this weekend, I guess. I think it was a pretty good design. You know what I'm saying? I think the design came okay. Then he was like, can you hook up the back for me? And I'm thinking like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because you know how much the design costs. So when you say hook up the bags, I mean you're paying for another design. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I mean, can you just like, look, man, I just want to promote my building. You know what I'm saying? Let people know that thing. I was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got you. This guy is a customer who's been coming for a while, so it wasn't like it was the first time go. So I didn't do nothing crazy or amazing. I pretty much just black and white, and then I went through the footage. You know what I'm saying? Like boom. And you can see it's black and white. What I did here is because he didn't have any photos of his place, I took footage of one of his events one time where I just came to show him some love. I took some footage at his place, and I went to that footage, which I had that tucked away in one of my 2 terabyte drives just somewhere. I had to go find it, plug it in, play the footage, screenshot it, take that screenshot in Photoshop, crop the edges out and shit like that, and then pop that on there on the flyer. Now again, I'm not gonna say I did all that to him, you know what I'm saying? And to him, he don't know, have no idea how with the lengths that I went to look out and shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's a problem because the stuff that I do for certain artists, for all the artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do it in my own way. I do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll look out in diagonal ways sometimes where I'm just not right in front of you showing you exactly how I'm hooking you up. And then some of them have the audacity to be like, man, you don't show no love, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, really? Okay, yeah, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I be in my feelings about that shit. Do a 1980s flip phone. What the fuck? Yeah, man. You know, that's what they trap off of, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the exact science behind it, but, you know, niggas trap off that shit because I don't know, it's harder to read the signal, or you can trash them bitches. You know, you'll see that shit on, like, what's that show called? The Sopranos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They trap off them phone. You just toss them bitches in the ocean or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I never really had to live that life. You know what I'm saying? But even like Jason Bourne, you know what I'm saying? Born under. For some reason, niggas that don't want to be traced, they get one of them ironically called trace phones. And I don't know. Oh yeah, Wolf. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? But Google Maps can't be tracked and listened on. Google Maps can't be tracked. Why do you say that? Nah, package, I do not. Cause it's too late, baby. It's too late. You know what was weird? I went to this event where there was a bunch of, you know, hookers and whores and dancers and stuff. And I met up with, what's that? Someone's trying to book a studio session. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be rude. Started. Anyways, I was up there with my camera. I was shooting stuff. Pew, 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 pew. Shooting stuff with my camera. And this girl came up to me. And she was all in my grill. And this is like, I'm not going to say, I'll say it's unusual. Only because, you know, like, it's happened to me several, I'm not gonna say like a lot, but it's happened to me several times. So it's not like it's like unfamiliar, but I'm not used to just walking into a place and oh god damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not used to that. And mind you, I'm not talking about a stripper, I'm not talking about one of these whores or anything like that. I'm not talking about that, or these women. I'm sorry, I don't mean to, I'm sorry, that sounds judgmental. Body workers, either way, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't one of them. I was saying my phone can't be traced or listened by. Well, I don't know what kind of phone you have, but I do know that they passed something with what was that? The Homeland Security Act or some shit like that. And if Batman can trace your phone, then the FBI can. So I don't know. What's going on? Entertainment, yeah. Well, I appreciate you bringing the, the French, the international vibe. I appreciate it. And we had Australia in here, you know what I'm saying? No, but I was gonna say, like, with these phones and stuff, like, if you have Snapchat, you're fucked. If you have Facebook, you're fucked. If you have that stuff, then, I guess you can have those I forgot what they're called, the PNs, you know what I'm saying, where you your IP address is like scattered and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I saw a video, I might have missed something. What happened with the girl? Oh yeah, my bad, good call, man. I'll be scattered. I was trying out a sugar cookie. That I got. A sugar cookie supposed to have this? What is that? What is that? What is that? That sugar cookies don't. I'm gonna eat the other side. Anyway. I caught that earlier, man. I wouldn't say it's shit, but that's your perspective, and that's fine. You're welcome to have it. Okay. So the girl is all in my shit. I don't know why. Comes up with me, hey, how long you been doing camera stuff? I'm like, I don't know what I told her. In reality, I think I might have told her like 15 years or something like that. It's probably longer than that. Wow. It's been like 20 years. I mean, just because I was doing it as a kid and stuff, Anyways, she's all my girl asking me about this shit. I'm like, alright, Then she's like, you got an Instagram? And I was like, yeah. So I showed her the Instagram, and maybe that, I don't know, I guess my Instagram is impressive in some circles. So, so she like followed me on that. And then she was like, yeah, we should work together. I take, photographs and stuff. And I'm thinking like, all right, like, it's my first time for real, like, in a strip club. So I'm already like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And, she's, this is a regular woman. And, she says, let me give you my number. And I'm thinking, like, this is aggressive. Like, what is happening right now? Like, I feel like I'm being set up. That's how aggressive this is. They're like, am I on scare tactics or some shit? which I came up with that as a good idea. Like if you ever like, you know, if you're talking to a girl and you try to make some move, you try to say some real nasty, freaky shit or something like that, you say it to her. If she doesn't respond well to it, like maybe you say something like, yeah, babe, I want to fuck with you and your sister. And she's like, what? You all fucked up, right? How do you get out of that? You be like, babe. You're on scare tactics. You're on scare. I got a camera right there. We're sending in a submission tape. Yeah, babe. Yeah. And you set the cameras up, knowing that it might go bad, and then boom, scare tactics. Anyways, so then, what is the black? I don't want to touch it. Okay, so it turns out that I don't like the taste of weed. I don't like it. I like the taste of food. And smoking isn't bad. But combining it is weird. It's so fucking weird. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just joking, girl, so sensitive. I'm just joking, girl, so sensitive. So sensitive as shit. I ain't lie. Yeah. I ain't lie. If a bitch that I was fucking with said, I want to fuck you and your brother, here's the thing. If I was fucking with her, I couldn't fuck with her no more. If she was just a bitch, well, I don't really have any fantasies of fucking a chick with my brother, so I guess that would still be a no. Hola, bienvenido. See you. Un momento. Lo siento, or sorry. So the girl says, let me put my number in your phone. And I'm like, alright. Boo. She's like, and I'm thinking like, I can do it. She's like, no, I'm just like, alright. So she puts her number in my phone, saves, you know what I'm saying? This is what she does. She comes up to me, like puts her hand around my shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was, look, naturally I just put my arm around her too, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just, it's just like, what am I supposed to do? You know, and then she just does one of those and she takes a picture of us together and she all leaned in on me and I'm just like, this is my life. And so I'm pretty sure I'm on a TV show at this point. But no, I was just in the zone. I just do what I do, act like it's natural. And she sent it to herself, and then she was kind of on me all night. Like I'd be like, all right, I gotta film. And it was one of those things where whenever she would walk away, she's walking away, and I'm making this face like, what's happening right now? Like what's happening right now? Here's the kicker. When this situation happened, the name that she saved her name in at the time is the exact same name of the chick that I was kicking with at the time. Weird, right? Super weird. Not super weird, but weird enough. Then she hits me up, and we kind of, she kept missing me because I was doing stuff where I was just, I don't know. I guess you're more valuable if you're less able to get in touch with, but I don't live by that rule. I just kind of noticed that that's just something that happens. I don't try to ignore people and stuff, but I'm just be busy. She started leaving some text messages. I don't understand, right? I don't understand. I didn't make any movement towards, you know what I'm saying? Look, a couple more other times she came over, she's like, let me see some of your footage. And I'm like, all right. And she's like leaned all, like, I didn't go, like, come here. It's just like she's leaned all in on me. I don't understand this, okay? I don't understand it. Because it's happened like 2 or 3 other times. And, you know, as a man, I'm just like, you know, and like I said, I was kicking it with somebody. Like, if I wasn't kicking it with somebody, then I would have been aggressive. I don't know what to say. I would have been aggressive. But I wasn't. I was just, you know, okay, this is happening. this is happening. Just like this is happening, Jesus. So it's keto. Nah, see, this is the thing. You don't, I forgot what the exact terminology is. Like, you don't want to seem busy. You always want to seem like you're working. It's a difference, because if you seem busy, you seem inaccessible, and you seem like you're overwhelmed. Whereas if you're always like working, or if you, I forgot the terminology. It's not working. It's you're always. It's not like booked, or it's like you're not always busy, but you're always active. Maybe that's better. That sounds better, because it sounds like, you know, he's busy working out, so you can call him, but he's always doing something. You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta be a loser? Why I gotta be a loser? I don't wanna be a loser no more. I don't wanna have to pay for the So anyways, this kind of concludes with her sending me some stuff about she wants to come to my studio and get a lesson. You want to get a lesson? And I finally had hit her up on yesterday. And I'll tell you why I hit her up yesterday. But that's a whole different thing. So I hit her up. Like, hey, what's up? She was like, yeah. I would say that, and then I'll pull out a booklet like, okay, in 1996, I would give her an actual lesson on this dick. And then that was when I found out I can make, you know, I don't want to be vulgar. I'm going to try not to be vulgar today. I feel like I learned over the weekend that, fuck that, man. Look, if your kids watch, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. Jesus, I don't, like, I gotta be myself. Anyways, call her. Lessons. She says that she was working with this other guy, and things didn't work out because he liked her and she wasn't trying to return the whatever. I'm wondering, like, what is this about? Like, why? So I'm gonna just keep going. So I'm like, all right. She's like, yeah, I have a husband, and I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking, what is going on? Why? What? Like, is this why you were trying to blow me up this whole time to tell me you had a husband, or like what? What? You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, she hadn't talked about the studio. She hadn't talked about any of these properties. She just talked about how she had this other partner and how he fucked it up because of da da da. And I'm just thinking like, you was leaned all into me. I didn't say these things. I was just like, all right, you know, well, you fucking with the best. And like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'll say some shit like that, and the response is like that's why I fuck with you, P. Like, and it, you know, like that was the response. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not a wizard of any of this shit. I don't know. Be myself. Everybody else is already taken. So then there's talk. I don't know. So that all went down. So here's the reason why I called her. My buddy hit me up Sunday night. I had plans for what I was gonna do Monday on my day off. No, this wasn't that wasn't Monday. That was Sunday. I had plans for what I was going to do. And what ended up happening was I had a really successful Saturday. A very successful Saturday. Okay, now you're just making up. Now you're just making up words. Now you're just making up words. Okay. Sunday. Yep. Saturday night, Sunday morning. My buddy, this guy is of all my buddies. He's been my buddy the oldest, the longest. He's one of the guys who got me into film. Like, he didn't get me into it, but he was the person that I was making films with and shit like that. 2-guy movies. I'm the director when he's in the scene. He's the director when I'm in the scene. If we're both in the scene, we, you know, like, it was just like 2 kids who just like didn't want to take no for an answer. It was like, we're gonna shoot this water scene and there's, you know, blood all over the wall. Oh shit, we gotta go get some bleach. So he hit me up, and we don't really talk that often, you know what I'm saying, just because, you know, life, busyness, stuff like that. And hey, don't talk about the YouTubers like that. Wolverine, do you want a bite? So he hits me up on a text message. He says, this is all he says. He says, acid, 7 a.m. Now, this is probably like 1 a.m., midnight, Saturday night. And I already have a plan in motion for what Sunday is going to be like. But Saturday was a very profitable day. So I was like, fuck. And like, this is his way of like reaching out. You know what I'm saying? I don't get a call that says, hey, how's the business going? Or hey, how you doing? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I only fuck with weirdos and fucking just, maybe if there's a better, eclectics, I don't know. I fuck with just extremely, I don't know. I don't know. So that's his way of reaching out. And I'm like, oh man. Like, you know, it's not even the acid. It's like, all right, that's cool, whatever. But like, I'm just like, creative, but yes, and some of the, it would still lean more towards weird than creatives. I'd like to think that I would surround myself with creatives, but no. Either way, so that's the text message I get. I'm like, fuck. I didn't know what to do. So I stayed up all night, which is no biggie. I would normally go to sleep around 5 or 6. I stayed up, and he said, bro, I just got off work. About to shoot to you. And it was at that moment I could have been like, but I don't know, I hadn't seen the nigga in months, hadn't talked to the nigga in probably weeks, at least a month. So I said, all right, cool. I stayed up all day. So like I woke up Saturday morning, stayed up all that. Stayed up all Sunday. And then finally went to sleep Monday morning and slept most of my goddamn day off. Sunday. I'm hearing something. Sunday was a magical time. Sunday was a fantastic time. You know, I don't know where to find this stuff. I don't know where you buy it, where you find it. I just, you know, I get these invites. I got invited to an edible thing this, what is it? Friday. Whatever day Friday, the 22nd, 23rd. It's an edible, it's called Thanksgiving. Only 20 people are invited to this thing, and it's $50 to get in. And I'm getting in for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to put positivity out there, and I try to hook people up and help people out. And when you do that, it's not because you want to be a man of the people, but you just want to put that out there because it comes back. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I'm always getting hit from different angles. Like, yo. And it's like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you put out, I don't know, you put out stuff and you can still get the opposite. You can put out positivity and still get some negativity, but it's how you deal with it. So anyways, I'm probably going to go to Thanksgiving. Wolverine, man. Somebody roll up for Wolverine. We'll roll up. So anyways, Sunday, very introspective day. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here. You know, it was about 2 hours in that I realized that I had fucked up, because off the one, I was good. But off of that one, I made the choice to accept his second offering of a second dose. So now I'm off of 2 hits. Things got very cool. It was cool. You know, it's like partly I'm thinking like I was just overthinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'll get trapped in an area. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not like, again, even off of 2, I wasn't seeing nothing. Like, I wasn't seeing shit. Like, I'm already too imaginative. Like, that doesn't... maybe if I got off like a 3 or 4 or 5 hits, then maybe, yeah, sure. But, like, no, it was more mental for me. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I will say is cool. This is one thing that is cool. You watch TV, whatever you're watching, there's like, because of what it does to your eyes, you focus like on someone's face, and the stuff around it kind of emanates or vibrates, or I can't describe it to you. Your eyes can't do it right now. I don't think there's probably an effect that can do it on like an editing program, but yeah, no, that's one cool thing that I forgot about, because it's been so long since the last time I did that. But like, because again, like, I don't know where to get this shit. I'll just get a call. Oh, okay. But the effect is fucking awesome. We were watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Syntax! Bukak! What is that from? And Bukak! Oh, Scream. That's Matthew Lillard, right? The guy played, I forgot his name, but I know it's Matthew Lillard. But yeah, the effect around is dope. So I was in the zone, and like I couldn't figure out what to do. Like the thing is about Bukak, right? You get it. I don't know. I be feeling like when people reach out to me, there's something going on. Because everybody's running from something, right? Everybody's like dealing with some shit, or everyone's like, you know. Fuck football. Who the fuck cares about football? Everyone's running. So like when he came in all in, yeah. I was like, in my mind, while I was fucked up, I was thinking like, what is he off of? Because I noticed a couple of times when I turned back, because like I'm sitting here And he's sitting over there on the couch. I let him get the comfy couch. I was just sitting in some bunk ass chair. And I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, nothing. And I was like, bro, did you just eat another one? I caught him 3 more times, which means he took 5 hits. And I was like, fuck. Like, I don't want to be responsible right now. I just want to be in my zone, enjoy my trip. Your fucking ass off a 5. Like, what are you running from? Why'd you come to my house? It's been months. I ain't seen you in months. Why'd you come to my house? What do you, like, what's going on? Is something going on with your dad? Like, what's going on in your life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you off of 5 hits. You could have did that at home. Don't do no crazy shit like that at my, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to call the fucking police and shit. Like, not the police, but like the ambulance and shit. Like, man, what the fuck? He ended up being okay, but like there was a time where I had to fucking I'm brown, Puerto Rican. Hello, brother. Brown and proud. Nothing wrong with it. He had fell asleep, and I was like, bro. I was like moving his head, shit. I was like grabbing his hand and smacked his chest with his own hand. I smacked him a couple times, and I was like, bro, and I was like, man, like, again, I can't say that this is anything like what you see in the movies, because it's not. It's like eating an edible, but eating too much. That's basically, but it wasn't too much. Like, it's, you know what you're getting into. So it's like, if someone has an offer for something, I would definitely say if you've never done it, to do it, because it's very introspective. It's very, like, again, I asked him too. He was off 5 hits. I was like, bro, were you seeing shit? He's like, no, just, you know, just chilling. And he was just looking at the same shit. I was like, you don't see no goblins or no weird shit? He's like, no, man, it doesn't do that shit. You'd have to be back in the 60s to get some shit like that. I'm like, oh, okay, well then cool. Because I was off of 2, and I didn't see shit. Not even close to shit. When I look in the corner, and there's like shadows in the corner, you know what I'm saying? I could get on my phone and have a regular conversation. The only thing is, I didn't want to, because I was at a point where you think about who you're talking to, and then for a person like me, I'm going to think about what is really good and not really the exterior that we put out there. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a businessman, you have to hold yourself to a certain level. Like, you know, like, I don't know, man. Everyone's got someone in their family or someone at work, right? And when you think about this person, you can picture them in your mind. This is a person that you could never, ever, ever in your life see cry. Like, you cannot see this person crying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's your dad. Maybe it's your uncle, your granddad. Maybe it's the boss of work. Maybe it's your principal from high school. Maybe it's, if you're whoever watching, I was going to say a girl, but whoever's watching, your next boyfriend, whoever. Somebody you know in your life, when you think about it, you think a lot of anger, whatever, but you never picture this motherfucker crying. That's one of those things that's like, you know, I'm only making an example out of the idea that there are just like certain things that once you make yourself to a certain level, you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could never imagine coming to any of my clients and being like, man, I can't do studio today, man. My girl left me. What? You know what I'm saying? Now, this is a very human thing. And I've learned over time that, you know what I'm saying, certain things are just human, and people won't not fuck with me because I'm a human being. Sometimes I get lost in the sauce of just trying to I get lost in the sauce of trying to be Kmart, or trying to be Walmart, or trying to be S-Mart. But I'm not a fucking corporation. I'm not a company. I'm a person. And yes, this is a business, and so I have to hold certain things in regards, but I can't be like super platinum awesome. Like, I can't all the time be 100% like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a human being, and I'm susceptible to all kinds of emotions and shit. Hell, I'm a creator. I'm an artist, and you know, artists are fucking sensitive as fuck. So I I try to let go of that, though I can't lie. Like, I always try to be perfect. I try to make sure that everyone has a great experience. And when things are fucked up in my life, I don't just take a day off. I don't be like, well, I'm really depressed. Like, nope, work through it. Because that's, you know, like, nigga, what the fuck you mean you closed on Saturday? What? For what? Why? You know what I'm saying? So I just, I try to hold myself to that thing. So the point of all that, you know what I'm saying, deference there is that I wanted to talk to some people, but I really got to thinking about shit, and I really didn't want to have that type of conversation with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of trapped. And I will say that, you know, I did hit up one friend yesterday, but I waited till like 12 o'clock at night or some shit like that. But I hollered at one friend that I should have hit up a long time ago, because she was cool as fuck. And I don't know, you know. So I hit her up, and then today we had a very interesting conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yesterday we just like talked all day. It was dope. It was very dope. So I'm glad that thinking got me to do something positive, and that positive has positive ripples. You know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully she doesn't hold any angst or any hidden agendas behind talking to me or anything like that. I'll be prepared if it is, but, you know, hopefully not. But yeah, Sunday was wild. I had the perfect movie to put on. It took me a while. Now, I could have just went to Google and say, Google, what's the perfect movie to watch when you know what I'm saying, off that shit. I did not. I remembered that I remembered one of my favorite mega props to you and your family like this. That almost looks like some Walt Disney World shit. Mega props to you and your family this holiday season. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I found the perfect thing. I mean, it meant something to me. It's visual, it's musical, it's got a lot of factors in there for it to be perfect. And what did I choose? Probably 94% of you people won't have any idea what I'm talking about, but I chose I love art as well, Beatbox. Hey, I mean, everybody loves art, man, but I'm sure you have a special relationship with it. What kind of art do you like? Like, paintings, music, fucking dance, fucking, what kind of art? It's a musical, and it's called The Dune Star Requiem. I think that's what it's called. And it's from Brendan Small and Adult Swim. And it's the final part of a cartoon series called Metalocalypse, which is a show about a fictional band called Death Clock, who is like the #1 commodity in the world. They're the biggest, not just the biggest music band, like they're like everyone loves that. Like people die at their it's like a satire. It's a satire on death metal, because clearly not as many people are into death metal. Anyways, it was a funny show. It actually had some climactic parts. This all came to a crescendo at the end of the 4th season. They were going to do a 5th season, and before that, they did this death opera. This death opera ended up, unfortunately, being the last thing they did. They never did a 5th season. It's just a big cliffhanger. So, basically, this isn't just like death metal for no reason. It's comedic, it's harmonic. I think you can like hip hop or country music or anything and listen to this opera, this death opera, and you can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And you put that bitch on, and we were all fucked up. Bukak. And we were watching this show on this big screen TV over here and shit, and I gotta tell you, man, that was one of the best choices I ever fucking made, man. That shit was so dope.
I think there's some great lessons to be learned if you watch the opera and you know the story of Death Clock and all that stuff. It sucks if you don't know the story. It sucks that it probably won't impact you as much, but I feel like the stories that they tell in the opera of just people being comfortable with being relaxed, people being comfortable with just doing the bare minimum, people being comfortable dealing with what the bare, you know what I'm saying, what will work, as opposed to putting in the work to getting something extravagant. And the consequences of those actions, or inactions rather, and then going out and doing what you need to do, and remembering your friends and your fans in some cases. You know, it was like the difficulties of being successful, or trying to you know, going out of your way to do the hard, to make the hard decision, and the hardships that come along with that, and the doubt that you can face, you know, when you have to overcome insurmountable odds, you know. And ultimately, the end goal, I think the end lesson being that you've got greatness in you, and if you believe in yourself over what you think, over what other people think, but you just wholeheartedly believe in yourself, incredible things, unstoppable things are possible. You know what I'm saying? On a positive scale, look at people who lose weight, and people who save lives doing superhuman feats. You know what I'm saying? Because in the moment, you're just capable of doing amazing things. On the negative end, look at the Nazi Party. You know, this is a motherfucker who wasn't even fucking German. This motherfucker wasn't even German. Hey, you see what that nigga did. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you're possible. You're capable. Who could, you know what I'm saying? Who could say that that's not possible? Everybody. But who can say it is possible? Only you. You know what I'm saying? I use my Op1 in my music production. What's OP1? You know what I'm saying? That's fucking amazing. In the negative spectrum, but still. Nigga, you... That's like, I go to a Church's Chicken one day for some reason, and in the hood, and the service is so bad that I'm like, I hate niggas. I hate these niggas so bad, and I do a bunch of shit and become the leader of the KKK. Launching us off. Jesus Christ. I will. I'm supposed to have a session here. It looks like it's probably going to be like 9 o'clock for 2 hours. But I'll let you guys know. But I'm going to go because I got to... arm has killed me. I got to take a little bit of meds. And I got a video I'm editing. June Baby. That's his name. He's also going by Loner Stoner. He is supposed to be coming by to make an appearance. So, I'll be back to fuck with you guys. Boo-boo! Hey, boo-boo. OP-1. Opie. 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 Hey. 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 Oh. 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 Opie. Oh. Oh. Alright guys, I'm out of here. No one cares about football! God damn it. I'm gonna erase some shit. I'll see you guys here a little bit. If you guys can come back, that's cool. Operator one. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. And you know, thanks for coming through. Thanks for fucking with me, man. You know, hopefully you guys learned something or were inspired by something, and I gotta open up that goddamn window. I opened up the damn door and they were smoking cigarettes back there, and I was just blowing all this cigarette smoke in here. Alright, I'm gonna go, but I'll be back later on, so stay tuned for that. And do something positive out there, man. Put some positivity out there and see how you feel about it afterward. Don't do it because you want something back. Do it just to do it. And you'll instantly feel something that you'll get back from it. Plus the added bonus that you'll probably get something back too. Hey, you know what? That means a lot, man. You know I love for all you motherfuckers out there. You goddamn Delta. That's my way of saying you goddamn right. That's what I tell people. You goddamn Delta. Alright, I'll see you guys in a million milliseconds. Be yourself. Because everybody else is already taken. Devious! Devious. You